Hi, Facebook. I'm back. I'm back with a video review. Um, it's pretty exciting. It's a pretty awesome release. Um, I just found some discrepancies, though. It's throwing me all off. I had what I wanted to say down, and I just found, like, some bullshit on Amazon that's freaking me out. So, yeah, I'm doing a review of Bloodbath, Arrow video release. Um, a little history on the film. Um, it's a Roger Corman production, and he went to Yugoslavia and found out that they were doing like a murder mystery. Um, and like he does, like he did, he would buy productions if they were ready to shoot and use them as his own in various ways. So he bought this production originally named like something in Slavic, if that's correct. Um, but it was like a murder mystery that was titled Operation Titan in the United States. So fascinating story. These fucking things, like stories like this, is what keeps me going. I love this kind of stuff. Just the squirreliest history behind this. Um, this movie got 4 releases, I believe, um, in various forms. Just kept hacking away at it, adding stuff, removing stuff. 4 different releases. It might be 5. It might be 5. This one, this one that we have here. That yeah, it's 4. But I had read information online that it's actually 5, released under 5 different versions of it. So cool ass story. He buys the movie, he sends Francis Ford Coppola over there to punch up the script back when when he was working for him doing like Dementia 13 and stuff, and some American actors to Americanize the production, and they shot it. Roger Corman got it, didn't like it, and so they did an edit on it that was supposed to, satisfy Corman. It went from Operation Titan to Portrait in Terror. And I sat down and watched all 4 of these movies. Believe it or not, that's the kind of shit I do. So I watched all 4 of these movies back to back. It was a little time consuming, but there's no better way to appreciate the evolution of these movies, the movie as it started out, than to watch them all back to back and see what the fuck they did to them, because they did fucking a lot. Now, if you go, Operation Titan, I think, was released in the United States on TV. It's a pretty straightforward murder mystery, really. Um, it's pretty good. I liked it. You could make an argument that it's the best of the 4 or 5. So then they did just minor edits on it. Really, like if you watch them back to back, the edits are really not that significant. And then they retitled it Portrait in Terror. Not that different. Corman still wasn't happy with the final product even after the edit. So he hired Jack Hill of Spider Baby fame to come in and just do whatever the fuck he wanted with it. he gave him one of the main actors to work with and do reshoots, re-edit, fucking do whatever you want. And that's when Bloodbath came around. And that version, like there's literally not much left from Operation Titan or Portrait in Terror in Bloodbath. Like some of the best shot scenes are still there. Some of the, I mean, like silent, like exteriors and stuff are still there, but for the most part, like it's completely fucking different. The story is completely different. It's no longer a murder mystery. It's like a vampire, fucking serial killer. Uh, I'm not going to go into too much detail because it'll wreck the movie for you. But it gets real fucking fucked up, and compared to the first two releases, like unrecognizable pretty much. Um, then that movie was only 69 minutes long, hour and 9 minutes. So they wanted a TV version, and because the network said, you know, it's too short to play on TV as a TV movie. So once again, they went back, did a little tomfuckery to the movie, and they added just like some padded fucking scenes of people swimming and like there's a long chase scene between the killer and a lady, and it's like real fucking obvious that it was added. There's like, I mean, it was supposed to be filmed in like fucking Yugoslavia or whatever, and there's like the backdrop to a fucking baseball field that they're running by, and scenes are like repeat. They're running past the same scenery twice, like. So they added, and then it goes on for a long time. There's a swimming scene that goes on for a long time. They just threw fucking shit in there. They did throw some stuff from the original Operation Titan in there. So that by far is the worst cut. I don't know what my favorite cut is. I don't know what my favorite cut is. And supposedly there's another cut too. Um, I think it's also called Bloodbath. There was a lady that like Jack Hill was working on the movie, and they wanted to he I think he thought he was done, but Corman wasn't around to look at the final product. So he had to go on to other projects, and Corman came back and didn't really like the final version even then, and he had a lady who I cannot remember the name of. Oh, there it is. Her name is Stephanie Rothman. Female director came in and did some other stuff. I think, but like I read online that there's two versions of Bloodbath. There's 5 total versions of this fucking movie. Um, and watching them all back to back, I'm glad there wasn't a 5th. I'm glad. Because it got a little tedious. And the versions got worse as I went on. I'm going to have some hot coffee. Hold on. So I love those kind of stories. Weird, like the weird shit they got away with, like back in the old days. Corman was, in particular, man, he would fucking recycle everything. Like part of the score from this is like from his other movies. Like he didn't give a shit. He didn't give a shit. So, but you know, a lot of it turned out pretty fucking awesome by today's standards. Like his shit's fucking masterpiece, masterfully produced by fucking digital video camera standards. It's amazing. So Arrow Video, in their infinite wisdom, decided to put out a box set remastered 4 of the versions: Operation Titan, Portrait and Terror, one version of Bloodbath, and I don't even think I said the the extended TV version that they added a bunch of padded scenes to is called Track of the Vampire, and I think that's the most popular one out there. So Arrow Video released this sexiness, this sexy box set with some newly commissioned art. Trying to get the best lighting here. Newly commissioned artwork. It's got a nice cardboard box with the Blu-ray in it. I'll show you quick. Just opening it up. I guess I can go over the special features. One is this beautiful poster that has the original Bloodbath artwork on one side and the newly commissioned artwork on the other side. I don't know the specs on that as far as how big it is. It's bigger than an 11 by 17, that's for sure. And it's fucking tits. It's tits. It turned out really nice, thick, glossy, not like inkjet printer for sure. Also in the box set is, in typical Arrow fashion, a book. And there's various artists or authors that contributed to this. A lot of art, lot of essays about the film. Beautiful pictures. That is a blowing it. It doesn't say how many pages it is. It's this many pages. You see the thickness? No, not my cock. The thickness of this book. That's how many pages you get. And of course, the Blu-rays themselves. As always, I flip the original artwork because it's always better. This, of course, is the other artwork. As you can see, represented there. It's on the cover. There's no flipping that. That's there to stay. And comes with 2 Blu-rays. 2 movies on each one. And special features on the last one. So, I mean, overall, just like presentation of the box set, amazing. As usual for Arrow, they don't fuck around with their releases. It's pretty. It's pretty boner-inducing to have it in your hand and touch it and caress it and rub it on parts of your body. It's beautiful, just beautifully put together. So yeah, let's go over like the quick down and dirty of the special features themselves. They did like a 2K restoration on 3 of the films because they couldn't do the original Operation Titan because some of the footage from that, they had to piece that back together just to try to get to the original film. So it's like a combination, I think it's a combination of high def and standard definition. There's that. Pretty banged up transfer, as you would expect from the description I just gave. It is not going to blow your doors off. There's lots of scenes that are fucking, have artifacts and static and we'll get to the quality later. So there's 2K restorations of Portrait of Terror, Bloodbath, and Track of the Vampire. Uh, and they put together Operation Titan. They pieced that back together. There's an 81 minute like a visual documentary from Tim Lucas of Watchdog Video Magazine, I think. And it's pretty informative. Kind of, it goes way in depth of the story that I just told about the production, how he found out about this by just watching the films and going like, I recognize this scene from another movie. Back in the day before the internet, I'm pretty sure he figured it out. And that's saying something, because that means you got to go to the library and buy books and shit. You got to read, not on the internet. So, yeah, he watched it when he was young and recognized the movies and said, like, these scenes are from fucking Portrait and Terror and stuff. Have I been saying Portrait of Terror? It's Portrait in Terror. Yeah, Portrait and Terror. I apologize if I fucked that up. I'm sorry. More special features. So 81-minute documentary. That's an hour and 21 minutes for you stupid people. That's a lot of fucking special feature, just that. Bathing in Blood is a new interview with Sid Haig, who's in the movie. And if you're a Sid Haig fan, you should get this just to see his scenes, because he's like young and thin and fucking, he's got hair. Doesn't have a lot of lines and shit, but he plays like a beatnik, so it's kind of cool just to see him in it. It's a 4-minute interview though. It's like fucking super short. Also a 4-minute interview with Jack Hill. I don't think it's new to this release. It's archival footage of an interview he did. According to Amazon, that special feature is not. This is where I got fucked up as I started the camera, because I'm comparing the special features on Amazon to what I actually watched and am holding in my fucking hand, and they're different. They're different. So be careful. If you're looking for like the Jack Hill interview, that is not listed in the special features on Amazon. And there's stuff that's listed on Amazon that's not on the Blu-rays. So I'm here to tell you, I highlighted this quickly. Amazon does not list the 4-minute interview with Jack Hill. They do not list the still gallery that's part of the special features on the discs, on the Blu-rays themselves. They do list a special feature that's called Outtakes from Track of the Vampire, that is not on the Blu-rays. So if you really want that, be forewarned. It's not on. It's not on it. I don't know what's going on with Amazon. I deal with Amazon a lot for the app, to get a lot of information of releases and stuff, and like they are mostly wrong. I won't say mostly. They're wrong a lot. Their information is consistently incorrect. So do a little research before you buy like an expensive box set on Amazon, thinking you're gonna get what they fucking tell you, because a lot of times it's not the case. And sometimes they'll have the Blood Box limited edition box set with a picture of a fucking pencil representing it and stuff like that. Just big time fuck ups for a major company. So yeah, be forewarned. Comes with the poster. I already showed you. Killer poster. Really nice. Really high quality. I would say it's maybe like, I don't know, like 24 by 30 or some something like that. I didn't measure it, okay? And it's not on any of the. It should say how big it is, no? I'm not gonna measure it. Somebody dropped the ball. They should put it on the fucking box set. So yeah, the poster, reversible art. I already said on the sleeve, and the newly commissioned art is by Dan Mumford. I'm not a fan of it. Sorry, Dan. Don't like it. But I'm hard to please, so keep on rocking. And